your thoughts on that one?
In the end, I thought it was a good point. Obviously, we didn't play as well as we would have liked to have done in the first half. I thought we had moments where we moved the ball all right, carved out 2-3 opportunities. Their keepers obviously made a great save off Marnie's volley. But saying that, you know, they also had 2 or 3 really good opportunities. Renshaw made a good save down to his right. I think it was off Brendan Daniels, and he had a header from about 6-8 yards that they put over the bar. So both teams had chances first half. We probably didn't have as much control as we would have liked, and we didn't really move the ball as fluently as we were hoping to. But obviously, you know, the game completely changes when you have a man sent off. Looked soft to me. But at that point, it's just about adjusting, putting a new kind of plan in place, and hoping the players can kind of stick to it and see it through and get us some kind of result. And I thought they did. Thought everybody to a man put a real shift in second half. Really gave everything for the team, and you know, in the end, it's not a bad point for us.
So obviously the red card was a big talking point in today's match. Can we get your thoughts on that?
Well, I thought the referee pulled his red card out really quickly, and it's disappointing that, to say it happened about 5 yards away from the linesman, that he didn't go and consult with him first, because for me there was very little in it. You know, Oswald's very experienced, very clever, and obviously he's made the most of it. But you know, they were both at it. He was at it with, you know, every man who kind of went into duels with him off throw-ins and long balls, and that's not criticism, because that's what good strikers do. But I thought the referee was a little bit hasty really in getting his card out, and it didn't really help us. But it would have been easy for the lads to feel sorry for themselves, because it wasn't all that easy and straightforward the first half. Would have been easy for them to feel sorry for themselves at half time and go out and lose the game. But I thought we stuck to task incredibly well second half, put a shift in, and you know, back-to-back clean sheets, 4 points from them 2 games. We said to them then afterwards that if we'd have been offered 4 points prior to the Fylde and the Telford games, we probably would have snapped people's hands off for that. And you know, we've maybe gone and got it a different way to maybe how we felt we could have potentially got it, and that's in no way at all, you know, trying to be disrespectful to Telford and saying that we expected to win the game today. But on paper and league position and etc., you know, you would have probably taken a point at Fylde and hoped to back it up with a win here. We've got it the other way around, and we should be pleased with that.
I mean, considering you're down to 10 men for the whole of the second half, how well did the players who were left do to get that result?
Incredibly well. But you know, it's not the first time we've done it. I think we had Jack Dunn sent off after an hour against Southport on Boxing Day, and we set up in the same way, 4-3-2, and you know, we still wanted to kind of pose a threat but be solid without the ball. And you know, we reminded the players about that game at half time, and you know, 45 minutes is a hell of a long time to just sit in and try and absorb pressure, and you know, eventually you tire and the opposition get more gaps, and you know, good players will cause you problems. So it's difficult when you play with 10 men, but I think a lot of it's mentality, attitude, application, and I thought the players, you know, stuck to it, worked really hard. Chris, when he was called upon in goal, was very assured, which, you know, shows what a good goalkeeper he is, because the pitch was very greasy today. It would have been easy for 2 or 3 times when the ball's come in low to him and he's got down, for him to kind of spill them, and then they've got a tap in. But he was really secure in his handling when we needed him, and overall it was a good, you know, performance and gritty point.
Yeah, so next up you've got a friendly against Glossop. What are your thoughts ahead of this one?
Similar to the Fleetwood game on Tuesday, really. It's just an opportunity for us to get some valuable minutes into players who need them. Obviously, with York being involved in the trophy, we don't play them next Saturday, so we won't play now till the Southport game a week on Tuesday. So we'll have a good week of training, and you know, get some valuable minutes into, you know, some lads who need them in the Glossop game. Hopefully, you know, if we can come through that unscathed, then going into the Southport game, we're going to have, you know, probably 18 players to choose from, because we also have Matty Challoner now back available from suspension, although we are going to lose Scott Wilson now for a few games. So yeah, we're looking forward to it and getting some more minutes in people's legs.